can't talk in front of a camera, but I wanted to make this video just to talk about how I got into real estate. So back in high school, I actually wanted to make my parents proud. And I was like, oh man, maybe I should be like a biomedical engineer that has like more than 7 syllables in it. And it sounds pretty interesting, get to help people. It's cool. But then, and I don't want to brag, I got nominated to be Student of the Month by my physics teacher. And he said, Jeffrey is always willing to try to understand physics. So I feel like that kind of sums up my entire STEM career. And I later found out that I actually really enjoy talking with people and building relationships and helping them that way. And then I got introduced to Doug, the Douginator. Shout out to Doug. Doug basically showed me how all my passions can kind of fit into real estate.
3 days later.
He also let me know I had to be better at social media and not to overthink it. He was like, actually, let's just try it. And I wasn't ready for this at all, but he actually started to slowly walk around me while recording as if I was in a National Geographic. It was pretty obvious I sucked at social media. I needed help. So then Doug actually ended up signing us both up to a social media class for realtors. And when we pulled up, and I mean this with no disrespect, I thought we walked into a rest home. There's just no way everyone there wasn't getting some kind of discount. This fact didn't really settle in until the instructor was like, we see a 30% increase in engagement with posts if you add some kind of music. And this lady with a cane raised her hand. She's just like, what kind of music were we supposed to add? And the instructor goes, have you heard of Fiend? So as soon as he started playing Fiend for the class, it kind of hit me. I've been having a lot of conversations with people in this industry about their kids getting married or about their divorce or their second divorce. This industry is old, which isn't a bad thing, but it's definitely also getting younger. I mean, nowadays people have almost all the information they need at their fingertips. It's kind of interesting to see this shift on how agents are actually trying to adjust to that. I've been to real estate events that feel more like a mega church than they do an actual seminar. It's crazy, like they'd actually straight up be like, who wants to make $1 million this year? And then everyone starts like foaming at the mouth. Another guy would come up like, I was broke. And then I'm listening to my boy's advice here and
I don't even know when my kid's birthday is.
but hey, we bought this boat. I just feel like a lot of agents treat people almost like a number as a transaction, and I'm not trying to be like at a moral high or anything like that, but I'm just being serious. This is what I see. I literally see these people have these conversations talking about people literally just trying to get into a house as a number, as a transaction, and as a stepping stone to further their career. And I don't have anything against anyone trying to, make it big or anything like that. But just the attitude people have is really reminiscent of what happened in 2008.
So do applicants ever get rejected?
Seriously?
And obviously I'm limited to my experience here in Utah, and it might be a Utah thing where they kind of tell you one thing but feel the exact opposite. They'd be absolutely grinning at you as if they're in like a Colgate ad, but you can kind of like look behind the eyes and see like they're pissed off. So like one time a broker reached out to me asking if I could join their brokerage. They were being like super kind, making me feel like we've been best friends since the first grade kind of a thing. I ultimately turned them down because I just felt better elsewhere. And this is the text that they sent to me, and I'm only going to read part of it. They say,
I'm familiar with Jim Carrey. Doesn't mean I know him. Seller finance is litigated 10 times more often. You will look back and remember this decision when you get sued. Hope that goes well for you. Good luck with that.
It's like, okay. I'm really just trying to be honest with what I've seen while I've been a real estate agent. And honestly, I still really love it. One time I actually had a guy ask me to take his clients to see some cabins, like pretty much in the middle of nowhere. And I was like, yeah, sure, no problem. And I drive, I think it's like, it was almost an hour away, literally like in the sticks, right? I've never met these people in my life, and he told me he hasn't met them either. Okay, cool, so I might die. So then I pull up as soon as it just becomes dirt road, and my car wasn't gonna be able to make it up these crazy mountains. So I messaged the clients letting them know I'm not sure if my car's gonna be able to make it up all the way. And they're like, oh, no problem, like just wait right there as soon as like the dirt road starts and we'll come by and we'll pick you up. We got like a four-wheel truck or whatever. I think this is how horror movies start. A few minutes later, they show up, and I really started thinking, I'm like, okay, this might be it. I shake their hand. It's this really sweet older couple, and the whole time while I'm shaking both of their hands, I'm just thinking, I'm pretty sure I can outrun them. And then they're like, oh yeah, just climb in, it's no problem. And I begin going in the backseat, but they're like, oh no, step, go, take the passenger, it's okay. And the wife's like, yeah, no, it's no problem. I like sitting in the back anyway or whatever. Yeah, okay, yeah. And so I get in, and the whole time we're like just kind of chatting up on the road. I'm just kind of like, just covering my neck, make sure I don't get strangled. But the good news was they weren't actually murderers. In fact, they were really cool. We ended up seeing 3 different cabins. I actually almost had to break into one because we couldn't figure out the lock. I ended up getting to know this couple really well. This is gonna sound corny, but by the end of the day, they became my friends. And that's what I really love about this business, is that you can genuinely help someone achieve their goals on starting their own cabin life with their wife and dog, or whatever the case is. And seeing the starting point and all the things that you have to get to is just great to be a part of. And that's what it kind of means to me. And honestly, yeah, let's stop there for now.